So 5 sprints, 6 sprints doesn't matter. Yes, the last sprint of the PI is always IP, innovation and planning sprint.
So what happens in innovation and planning sprint? There are few activities. If there is any leftover work, defect fixes, if there's some work is left from the last 4 iterations, you can pick it up and work on it. But you don't plan for it, but you can pick it up and work on it. If there is any documentation, if there is anything on validation and verification, you can probably do it. Or if there is, especially PI planning preparation is activities which is planned during that time. If there is anything about learning together for like a guest lecture or adding a new competency, probably you can have that session as well. You have inspect and adapt as a major event which happens during that time, and also the PI planning for 2 days, it will happen during that time too.
When you're transforming an organization or when you're moving to SAFe, typically you bring in an external consultant, at least in the beginning. So there are SPC, SAFe program consultants, while training the folks on the ground. So after a few months, 6 months or 1 year, when the team is self-sufficient, that means you have dedicated RTEs, release train engineers, Scrum Masters, business owners, product managers, then the consultants will go away. But at least to start on the right foot, you need some expertise. If you already have in-house expertise, it's very hard to find, but you get some consultants from outside for a short period of time and then train the folks on the ground and send these guys out. If I all of a sudden I make my Scrum Master RTE and expect him to perform in that role of an RTE, these skills can be built, but it takes a little bit.
Normally, like Kishore said in a few minutes back, if an organization wants to go forward with scaling up, it is always advisable to get at least one consultant, especially maybe a coach or somebody who has been a SPC5, at least to give a guidance of what are those steps needed to scale it up. But let's say you don't have that opportunity. In that case, the best way for you to start off, especially being a Scrum Master, is take the SAFe Scrum Master class. That will be the good starting point for you. And once you get into SAFe Scrum Master class, it doesn't only concentrate on the team level agility. That is given. Team level agility doesn't change much. But it also gives you what happens beyond the team level agility, the program level agility, how the teams of teams comes together, what are those ceremonies are done at the art level, how do you do a PI planning, what is the role of Scrum Master in PI planning, what is that trait Scrum Master should play, not only for his team, but also the other teams in the process, and what is that the Scrum Master can do to ensure that the learning culture of the organization can grow. So all those things can be very helpful. That might be a good starting point for you if your organization is not getting in a traditional way to scale it up.
Thank you so much.